Okay, so I put fresh batteries in, and the light comes on pretty bright. Now we'll test. I think the keys are a little... Oops, what's going on here? Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, some of the keys are a little stuck unless you push them pretty hard, like the black keys, the minor keys. So the major key, the white keys seem to work pretty well though. That one there. That one's a little sticky. So some are a little sticky, but maybe they'll work out with use too. But there's probably a little dirt or corrosion on the pads, or they could just be rusted a little bit. Might have tinned the pads or something. So I'm going to take it apart probably later and see if I can fix it a little better. But most of the keys work pretty good. And like I said, there's a bunch of buttons here that seem to work, so we can put on. This is slow rock. The speaker's over here. And this is rock. And they're kind of cheesy. I was playing around with these a little bit with the old batteries. This is March or disco, I guess. This is March. But pretty simple simple drums, just basic. And rady. I'm not sure how to stop it either. I think you just, I don't know how you stop it. Let's see. Oh, stop. There's a stop button on here. Okay. And we have, how many sounds do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sounds plus the 4 beat sounds. So we have this unusual button here, drum or animal. And if we just do drum by default, turned up. So this thing doesn't seem to get too loud for the drums, for the drum pads for some reason. It's fairly loud, and it's a little distortion in the speaker too, but when it's on full blast. So there might be some dirt in the speaker, it might just be an old speaker. And we have, if we have this drum animal, so we change that so we get a dog sound. This is a frog sound. This is a bird sound. And this is a duck sound. But if we change those back with the yellow button, we get the drum sounds back. They're kind of quiet though. They're a little quiet for some reason. I don't know if there's a setting on there for changing that. And what else do we have going for us here? So there's some built-in songs. Oh, okay, so Dashing Through the Snow, Jingle Bells. Okay. And I don't know if there's another. Oh, okay, here we go. I don't know what this song is. Let's see. First I thought it was Baby Shark, but I don't know what this one is. Now we'll press this again. So 1. I'm not sure what this all button does. That just plays them all in sequence. Oh, is this 2 demos? Let's see. Or we do all. This is, I think you do all, it just plays them in sequence, the 2 songs. I know there's no way to advance it either. Alright, so that's a lot. There's some tempo buttons here for the drums. So let's try that. So we'll see how slow we can go. That seems the slowest. Let's see how fast we can go. That seems about the fastest. Let's stop. And we'll try another beat. Oh, that's pretty fast. So I guess it holds the tempo when you, it holds the tempo independent of the drums. So even if you stop it, it still holds the tempo. It probably resets when you turn the keyboard off though. So stop. All right, and now this is interesting, this record. Let's see what that does. So if we do record, all right, and we'll do replay. Pretty faithful reproduction. It's pretty good. I don't think you can add on to it though. Let's see, record. And replay. No, it doesn't replay now. It's weird. Oh, record. Okay, there's a little green light that comes on when it's recording, I guess. I guess you... I don't know how that works. Some way... Record. Oh, I see. Okay, so you have to leave the record mode on to replay it. So that little green light has to be on. Now if you turn it off... And then, yeah, so it only works in a record mode. So apparently that little green light means it's in record and playback mode. So once you turn that off, apparently you lose your song. So. Oh, and the interesting thing about this keyboard too is it has two-note. I noticed it has two-note. On some instruments it has two-notes polyphony. On some of them, or actually when the record mode's off, apparently. Yeah, if the record mode's off, you can do two notes at once. Which is unusual. A lot of keyboards are just, one note. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's a little distorted in the speaker. And I don't know, we're not getting that note. We're not getting that one's sticking a little bit. Yeah, some of the sharp notes are sticking. They may just need to be worked out a little bit. And let's see. So I think that's about it. I'm not sure what else is good on here. Let's see. I don't know if the record will record drums too. Oh yeah, recorded the drums too. Kind of put them in beat too. Interesting. That's interesting. So I wonder why I did that. And I wonder if we can change the tempo on things too. Oh, that's cool. You can change the tempo. All right, well, that's a pretty neat feature. Yeah, it seems to quantize it a little bit, like put it in the proper rhythm. So that's really interesting. So, and that's about it. And there's some interesting decor on it. So this is called Tuna Fish keyboard. So very interesting. So I'm going to open it up later and maybe clean up the, not today, but I'll probably clean up the contacts and see what they look like. And I'm going to have to clean up that rust on the batteries. So.